everyone. Welcome to Pass the Tea. I'm Sherry Poppins.
And I'm Angela Mansberry. And today we are breaking down episode 6 of RuPaul's Drag Race season 13. And we are going to the disco.
Yes, we love the disco, mama.
We do. And you know, I think I just wanted more. For me, this disco challenge, so they had to do a disco mentory. And so they broke down disco and broke it down to different aspects, and they were in teams of 2s and 3s. And for me, it was different because it wasn't a lip sync. It was more of a voiceover with dancing. And for me, it's all about the music for disco. And so it just didn't really nail it for me.
Yeah, I think they made a good attempt at like being educational about it, right? But I think by doing so, they kind of like overshadowed what disco is actually about. So it left a little bit to be desired. But overall, anytime we could watch anything about disco, I'm having a good time. So
absolutely. And there were definitely some standouts. I mean, I really think Tina Burner nailed this. I thought Tina looked amazing. I thought she danced really well. Very pleasantly surprised with Tina in this challenge. And Olivia Lux, I mean, she just embodied disco.
Yeah, nailed it. I loved Olivia. I was really surprised at how well I thought Tina did because I wasn't expecting that. So Tina, great. Olivia was definitely a standout for me. And then I also thought Elliot did good too. So, you know, I think, yeah. And then I think the girls that maybe didn't stand out as much or kind of fell to the back, definitely, unfortunately, were Tamisha. I thought Mick was just a little wobbly. And then Candy, I think, was a little...
Yeah, I think that sums it up. About some of the people just didn't fully embody it, or they didn't catch your eye as much as some of the others. And so then we had our runway, which our runway theme this week was Little Black Dress, which is a difficult theme for a drag queen, I would say. How do you do something as it's black dress, but still make it drag? So it was a tough challenge.
Right, like how do you take a simple assignment and elevate it and make it your own? And some of the girls, I think, really stepped up to that. I mean, my two favorites, hands down, were Mick with that literal little black dress and the little pasties, because she has such a gorgeous body, you know, and I loved seeing her show it off in that way. And then another beautiful body, Simone, with the braiding hair, iconic. I was obsessed.
And that sculptural hair, it was really, really stunning. And I also really liked Utica. I really liked all of the gold, and it was very clever the way she used an earring for inspiration for that look. So it was, I would say those were my favorites. Who were your least favorites for the runway?
For me, definitely, again, Tamisha, unfortunately, as much as I love her. And I thought Lala Ree was boring, and I thought Rosé, the intention was good, and I love avant-garde structures, but I'm tired of the tulle.
Too much
with Rosé. I'm tired of the ruffly edges with Rosé. And I think she looked like one of those little gremlins that you have to throw balls at the carnival. You know what I mean? And they are really fuzzy on the side, so they're hard to hit. That's what she was giving me, and I applauded her for that, but...
Yeah, it wasn't my favorite look. I especially the gray tulle for me. It just didn't feel elegant or elevated. It just wasn't my favorite look. And so our bottoms for this week, they had Utica in the bottom, they had Candy in the bottom, and they had Tamisha in the bottom. I know. And then they had the lip sync, and the two lip syncers were Candy and Tamisha. I will say though, I think they both did really well in that lip sync. I think they both could have taken it.
Yes.
Tamisha did end up going home, but I do think Tamisha really left a mark on this season. Absolutely. She is iconic. I would love to see her live at one day.
I would live. Once she's recovered, I would live to see her live. She already had such a prolific career before Drag Race even existed, before a lot of us even existed. So the fact that she now gets to get a second wind at the age of 50 is like beautiful.
Beautiful. And she'll be back. I'm not worried. She'll be back.
Oh, yeah.
And of course, we will be back, because we will be back every Sunday talking about Drag Race and here on Pass the Tea. So, of course, I am Angela Mansberry.
And I'm Sherry Poppins. See you next week, y'all. Back to you, Amber.
Cheers.
Cheers, baby. Clink.
Girl, that's hot.